money culture.
No.
Alright, take two.
I think when you cross 40,
Ooh.
you enjoy company more than you enjoy purpose. No, I'm kidding, it's the other way around.
I'd say people, purpose, money. More because if I couldn't stand the people I was working with, I would never want to come to work. I don't
I mean,
know.
would you? $1 million a day
Like if you hate
for somebody
being
like
around
stinks.
people, right? Like, or if you're in a job where like, say you want to dedicate your life to like, I don't know, advocating for the whales or something,
Sure.
and like, but everyone around you is toxic. Like, does it really? Like, do you really feel like everyone's aligned in the purpose? Like, there's something just off about that environment. So in that case, I would do that myself. I don't really need it to be at work. So
Sure.
But Sheen's question is, if they offer you $1 million,
maybe people, money, purpose. Because I think purpose I can find outside of work without a problem. Thank you. Good. Yeah. People, money, purpose.
I think in the same sense of what you were saying before, like I think there's so many jobs that are the exact same. You have this exact same role, the exact same kind of company. You could be paid the same across the board, but the only thing that's going to change is who your boss is, who the people working around you are, you know, who your employer is. Like, that's what's going to change. So I think that like people would definitely be at the top for me.
Okay, I honestly think it's purpose. The reason I think it's purpose is this. I think we're living in a day and time where you're spending most of your time at work. So if you're thinking purpose outside of work, the impact you could have is very limited. But you don't have to think about purpose as solving a world's problem. If you happen to work in a job like that, it's great. But if you're able to positively influence the people you work with, and you just make their lives better every single day, that could be purpose for you. And that's the greatest opportunity or the role that is assigned to you at that point in time in your life. So it's not purpose in solving a problem like climate change or something. Well, if it happens, it's good, but it's really the impact or influence you could have in making somebody's life better, and work presents the best opportunity. So that's all I think.
For me, it's going to be simulating, but money is going to be on the second number just because I have loans, student loans. So, but other than that, I think people is something that's very important just because it makes you look forward to go to work. And I think if you're on the same page, if you have similar values, if you just like going to work, it just encourages you to put your best foot forward just because you know that you're making a difference in the company.
People and money could be on equal terms, but to say that you guys wouldn't come in without getting a paycheck is probably not true either. Not to say that that's not fully the reason why you'd be at a place or not, but I think it's nice to think that money doesn't play as big a part in your life as it does. Because depending on the amount, like I said, like something crazy like $1 million a day, you'd be willing to kind of sacrifice kind of part of yourself to do that. Especially being in like situations that young people are put in where you kind of have these bills placed on your head. Even like as a generation, like how you said you have like loans and stuff like that. That's stuff that you have to, end of the day, that you have to be like responsible for, right? So like satisfying your financial need to live comfortably kind of comes first, and then everything else is sort of nice to have.
Hi,
Hi,
this is Manal Bukhari,
Andrew Sudin.
and this is Solvable.
Solvable.
Solvable.